Twice in our parasha, Parashat Shmini, and in a row, the Holy Torah warns us not to abominable our souls and become impure while eating prohibited foods. And from the other side, again, twice, to sanctify ourselves. A few years ago, a certain person went, I don't know why, maybe he got punished. A secular guy went to a seminar, religious seminar for the weekend. He heard lectures, classes, private conversation, food and drink, spiritual and physical as the hand of the king. The eyes of the guy, the secular guys, was open. Lo tovra, the land is not for chaos and do what you want. There is a master to the world. He went at the end of the seminar and he told to the rabbis, you know what? I'm accepting upon myself one thing only. What's going to be in the future, we'll see. The rabbis didn't know what to do. Shabbat, kashrut, davening, family purity. What should they do? They went to Rav Shach Zichrono Levracha, and with no hesitate he said, kashrut. And he explained, if this person got so excited, but the heart is still clogged, this is learned from our parasha, we were warned, ולא תטמאו בהם וניטמתם בם, and you should not be contaminated with them, with the prohibited food, and because of that you will become dull, stupid. In the Holy Zohar, in our parasha, Parashat Shmini, this is sort of a free translation. Rabbi Yossi said, every person who eats prohibited food automatically attach himself to the other side, the evil side, the other side of the world. He become revolting of his soul and himself, and a spirit of impurity is jumping upon him, and he shows he doesn't have a part to Hashem. And if, God forbid, he leave this world, died like that, the outer forces, the defilement, the impurity grab him, and they will defile him, and they're going to judge him as a person which is foul in his eyes of his maker Hashem, foul in this world and to the next world. And the Zohar HaKadosh continues to thirst on things which is very hard and scary to listen. I'm not going to say them here, but believe me, it's not an easy thing. A person wants to buy an apartment. He's doing a research non-stop. The right contractor, there's no lien on the house. What about the neighbors? What about this? Unbelievable researchers. A person would like to buy a car. We're going to check fuel, mileage, the right manufacturer, who's the right honest dealer, what should you do? A person has need to go through a medical treatment, a surgery, God forbid. You're going to do 1001 checking, who's the right doctor, what the Google reviews, etc. and everything. Kashrut, when it's come to kashrut, yeah, let's go to the restaurant. There's a certificate on the wall. Yeah, everything is good. Who's behind the certification? Yeah, who cares, the certification? The rabbi going to give the judgment in the next world. And it is right. The rabbi could go to hell, but your heart going to be clogged. And because of that, you're going to fall chas v'chalel to averot and stray away from Hashem. And we know the explanation of the Magid to the answer of Hillel, to the ger who said, teach me the whole Torah on 1 foot. And Hillel said, Ma desani alach lechavrach lo ta'avid. That's mean, another explanation. Anything that preventing you to connect to your to Hashem, Ma desani alach lechabrach, to connect you to Hashem, don't do. Because this is everything that we're here, to connect to Hashem. And we're not speaking about a prohibited foods only. Also, kosher food, but it's eaten with lust, no holiness and connection to the Holy Torah. You become as foul and disconnect from the holiness. As we learn Pirkei Avot, that 3 people who ate on one table and didn't say Divrei Torah on it, it's like they ate from sacrifices of dead. Be'ezrat Hashem, sanctify yourself. There is so much beautiful hechsherim in the world. It's so easy, Baruch Hashem, in our reach of a hand. Holy Shabbat, enjoy with holiness, words of Torah and connection to Hashem through our eating and drinking in spirituality. נחת רוח פרשת שמיני. תודה רבה.